Hello, welcome to Grandpa Streams Minecraft. My name is History West. We are down in the bottom of my mine. I was going to say under my base, but because of this slanted stairway, it's actually quite a distance from my base. I've had a lot of stuff happen since yesterday because I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of it trying to build a moss farm based on Rayworks design. And I could not get the redstone to work. I think the tutorial that I was following had like a little segment missed. And it was like, next do this. And there were several steps in between that were not there. And I tried to work it out. I couldn't. So I went with a much easier design, and I finished it. So my next project, or one of the next projects, will be to build around it. Also, I worked on the nether hallway, and while doing so, I went and killed 3 wither skeletons and got a wither skull head. So that is what I'm about to do, is fight a wither. I fought a wither probably 10-12 times. Twice over, more than that actually. Twice in the overworld, which turned into be a disaster in both cases, and I had to call for help. Several times in caves underground, and then in our family multiplayer world, we have the setup underneath the end portal in the end, so that we can do it safely. So today I'm going to do what Grian did, I believe, in Hermitcraft, which was to craft a bunch of iron golems to help. And I suspect that this many iron golems will make quick work of the wither. And of course I've got some chickens here, which I've just hatched from eggs, for the purpose of getting some wither roses. So here we go. Wait for the explosion. Oh, they're attacking it already. Dead. Some wither roses. Did I get the nether star? I certainly did. That was like super easy. Okay. Really kind of a waste of iron. That being said, I got some of it back there. Looks like most of the chickens got killed. The wither was going this direction, but he didn't get a chance to go very far. Well, that was a lot of tough. Okay. Now these guys should. I was going to say, if I tried to attack one, they don't fight back, right? Because I created them. Right, he's perfectly fine with me But I'm not going to destroy them right now because I may want to find another wither in there someday. So I think I'll just pop that up. And I don't remember what the formula is for a beacon, but I know that it is glass and I think obsidian. So we shall see. I have a little gnat flying around in this room, which is bugging me. Especially since I've been fighting off mosquitoes. This is not a mosquito, it's just a gnat, but the mosquitoes are crazy thick, and it's not, this isn't the right biome for mosquitoes to exist. Okay. Got some iron, so we can plenty of iron up here to make a stand for our beacon. Do we have any glass? I don't see any. Except for panes. Didn't notice any obsidian either. I wasn't looking closely for that. Okay, so we want a beacon. And that's, yep, obsidian and 5 glass. Okay. We'll just run down to the river, where a few moments ago I had to fight some pillagers. I fought 4 or 5 pillager waves today. It's crazy. It's like they were in the olden days. Okay, is that at least 5? It's 8. Okay. No obsidian out here. Okay. How about some trapdoors that I accidentally made some time ago? All right. So somewhere up here, I believe I have a bucket of water. Here we are. I don't think you can grow. Can you grow nether roses with bone meal? I don't know. We'll have to try it out. We need 3 obsidian, right? Right up here. Okay. many on the golems. That was only 19. Okay. Oh, there was the obsidian I needed. Try a little experiment. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like you can bone meal it. Nope. You can bone meal around it. Okay. So much for that experiment. Okay. Getting dark. I'm going to in a moment. Stick that in there. And should gum that up with things that don't have to do with enchanting. So, this is my face. It's the first time I have ever used Facecam. Now you know that I wasn't just pretending to be a grandpa. I look like one too. So we're going to run over to the iron farm and get some more iron. Let's see. So three by 3, 5 by 5, 7 by 7, 9 by 9, right? Been over here very much, so the iron has not been building up. My crafting table has disappeared, and I must have done it since there's nobody else in this world. Farmers look like they're fine over there. So you can see right over here, that area that's surrounded by terracotta is the new moss farm. The terracotta is going to be the building that goes around it. I believe that the tutorial I followed was by Easy Redstone, or maybe a Simple Redstone, one of the two. I'll have to look that up. And it's a very simplified farm. I mean, they're all kind of the same setup, but this one was much less complicated than Rayworks. Rayworks, love ya, but I found it very difficult to follow that particular tutorial. So down here, I already dug a hole up through the ceiling there. Actually, I started from outside and dug down in, and this is my locations. So here we got our beacon set up. That's 5 by 5. We don't have enough for a 7 by 7 yet. So there's that. And okay, so there's 1, 2, that's 3 by 3, 5 by 5, 7 by 7, 9 by 9. Okay, haste. And we don't, it's not big enough for a haste 2 yet. Okay. So how much faster is this? Not fast at all. Does this have, it has efficiency 5. I really need that haste 2. So I guess we'll need to AFK over at the iron farm. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it now, obviously. Anyway, now that all that excitement is over, hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day, except for the mosquitoes. Crazy. I went out and got bit taking the trash out, so I'm going to wait until after dark to take the rest of the trash out. I don't know for sure if that is effective, but I seem to recall mosquitoes hunt like in the dusk and dawn hours. It's been so long since I had to worry about that. I used to live in the South. Excuse me. I don't sound like it, but I used to live in the South. And I would be eaten by mosquitoes all the time. And then I moved here to the Southwest desert, and no more mosquito bites, except I would go back and visit relatives, and every time I did, I would just get, as they would say, ate up by mosquitoes. And I did not care for it. What we are going to do now is, yeah, I wasted so much iron making golems here in the nether and then making all those extra ones in the for the wither fight. C'est la vie, c'est la guerre. Anyway, so we didn't even have anything like bug repellent laying around, so I had to order some on Amazon. So other than that, day's going great. Hope you're having a good day too. If this is your first time stopping by, a little bit about myself. My name is History Wes. I am a grandpa. I've been playing Minecraft since 2017. Started when Minecraft was on 1.12. So that was the summer of 2017, and I got nothing done that summer because I was playing Minecraft all like crazy. So you can see here we extended pretty much all the stuff down, except I've got to get some more lanterns made. Okay, here's Mr. Piglin. And you're not going to attack me, are you? Okay. Make a run for it here. So, and I built this overhead out to protect myself a bit from the skeletons and gas and stuff over there, and also those darn magma cubes that have a tendency to drop down on me. In case you wondered, we are hoofing it over 8,000 blocks away, at least in the overworld it is, about 1,000 blocks away here, to go to Rice Station, which is our base in the Badlands, because we need some more terracotta of a different color. I've got regular terracotta, plenty of it, but I need to build a stripe around the moss farm. After I looked up the tutorial that I used, I was looking at the other thumbnails and I saw a great build on somebody else's moss farm tutorial, so I decided I would take inspiration from their build, even though I didn't use their tutorial for building the farm itself. And there's this brick, but I'm going to use terracotta at the bottom of it, the brick at the top. So when I'm finishing this hallway, like I did in the back, I'm thinking of doing it in terracotta, but I'm not sure whether I want to straighten it out or follow these pathways. I hate working over a sea of lava, and that's what I would be doing if I straightened that out, at least a good portion of the time. You can kind of get an idea of looking down that way. So, I started playing in 2017. I'm retired now. My full-time job is taking care of my grandson, which I do usually 4 days a week. And part-time job is writing. I haven't been over here in a while. Good timing. So I need 40-ish, 72 stacks of whatever color I want to go with. Should be about right. Got our little construct over here with our camel and our subterranean terracotta mine, which is right down into the plain terracotta, exactly what I don't want. There's a lot of yellow. I'm not wanting yellow. Maybe brown. What's with my frame rate, I wonder. I was getting over 100, and it dropped down to about 80 when I was streaming. But now, as you can see, it's down in the 40s and 50s. It's like my pulse keeps going very low, scaring other people. It doesn't bother me, but okay. Halfway there, say. I always liked terracotta as a building material. And I also like the fact that it's slightly different shades than, say, the same color in concrete. Some people are very bothered by the fact that magenta terracotta is not the same color as magenta concrete, but I think that just gives you more variety to work with. And magenta terracotta is the greatest because it's got such a great color and texture to use with stone. Holy macaroni! Again? I mean, really. Got me once. Did they turn up the incidence of those guys spawning or what? I don't even think they have a base around here. I know that doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but well, we got lots of regular terracotta, don't we? Okay, so we'll take the brown, take that, and we'll take some more regular, even though I don't need any right now, just to get it back towards the base. We got a diamond here, golden apple, pretty good stash for home away from home. Anyway, isn't this just like a lovely view? Forget the portal there, just everything else. There's the desert over there. These badland structures and the desert beyond there. And down here, there are all these gold mines. And I went down there and I took a lot of the rails. You can still see there's some more, and there's a spider spawner over there. And looks like maybe a spawner in there too. But just lovely. And I'm calling it Bryce Station because it looks like Bryce Canyon, which is in Utah. If you haven't ever been there, you should definitely go. It might even be a little less busy now that the southern, or rather the north rim of the Grand Canyon has lost their beautiful lodge that was there for almost 100 years. Fire. But because people used to like make 2 stops or 3, go to Zion, Bryce, and Grand Canyon all in one large exploration trip. Excuse me. But anyway, Bryce really does look like that type of canyon with just frame rates again. Crazy. So, anyway, highly recommend Bryce. Apparently there's a lodge there, and I don't remember seeing one or ever having been to one there. But I've never stayed that long. Just made a quick stop on the way to Grand Canyon, or halfway between Zion National Park and Grand Canyon. But unlike my base there, or rather my Badlands there, which is surrounded by desert, Bryce is surrounded by pine forests. Very lovely. So here we are in the Nether. My least favorite place. If there was a Nether in real life, I would not visit. So fortunately, I'm not going to say I've never died in the Nether, because I think I have actually in this Nether, but I've died many times in other games in the Nether. But yeah, that's why you build those hallways, to minimize that. Of course, building them is its own adventure. Over that way is the fortress, which I made an easy path to right here. Okay, the skeletons. Whoa, a whole cadre of skeletons. Missed me. So I stream Saturday and Sunday at 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I do that because it keeps me motivated playing. So I'm here in my den, which I'm in the process of cleaning out. I've got enough knickknacks to cover 3 or 4 more of these walls, because people keep gifting them to me. But some of them I want to get rid of and replace them with some of the new ones, and some of the old ones I want to keep. I don't know if it's in frame or not, but I have a couple of free rent knickknacks I just put up over there. And I've got on the opposite wall, the wall that's behind my computer, I've got a whole bunch of Minecraft toys. About half of them are still in the boxes. I don't know whether I should keep them as keepsakes, or I should just take them out of the packages and let my grandson play with them. After all, I want to encourage him to play so that he will join us in some of our family games, as well as some other family members. I've got several other family members, but who play Minecraft, but they play on console, so they are on Bedrock. And when I get my new computer, I will add Bedrock, the Windows 10 edition. Or I guess it's the Windows 11 edition now? I don't know. I don't keep up with the Windows news. Alright. what is the thing now with the frames? Wow. Okay. Yeah, we already had quite a bit of terracotta in there. Oh, and we have parrots. I keep forgetting. I haven't been upstairs in a long time. We got just one? I thought we had two. Maybe I'm wrong. Now that I've gone all the way to Rice Station, it occurs to me that I might prefer stone bricks instead of the colored terracotta. Let's go and take a look and see what looks better. Well, I killed a bat and got ahead. I killed 3 or 4 bats, but right. There we go. Bonk. So, are you looking forward to the new Mounts of Mayhem? I don't know. I don't know for me. Kind of two minds about it. I mean, I don't dislike anything. I'm glad they put the zombie horse in. Spear looks fine. Okay, now let me just show you the farm here. It's just your simple, basic moss farm, and the 3 middle ones there go down and feed it with more bone meal, so it's self-replenishing. And yep, you can take out like the extra wheat seeds and stuff, toss them in there too. Okay, so the idea is we go 3 up, and then either a stripe like this all the way around the building, or a stripe like this all the way around the building, and above that will be brick. So it kind of be the same kind of motif as this. I think I'm going to go with the terracotta because there's going to be some dark oak wood accents in the upper part of it. So I think that goes. So we'll just put a strip around. Then I think we'll do one more layer of terracotta so that it's more of a distinct stripe rather than just a transition point. and then we will do the brick above. And I'm gonna get some brick. Okay. Let's see about that brick first of all. Oh, there you can see the beacon. Yeah, seems like it's far away in the jungle instead of just downstairs. Okay, we've got a bunch of clay, which we need to take to the smelter. The problem with making, oh, it's not that far, it's just right there. Still feels farther than it should be. The problem is I built the super smelter over here, and so seems like such a long way to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with the settings. This might have an effect too. Hopefully we got some fuel in here. Looks like it. And we got some dead. Oh, there we have all the glass I needed for the beacon. Smelting. Let's run up the hill here and see if we got any more iron. Well, we got at least one ingot. Two. Yep, I'm gonna have to AFK here. Alright, let's do that other stripe of terracotta. There's another optimization pack that I saw. This one's called Fabulously Optimized. The other one I saw was called Simply Optimized. Maybe that one would be better. I'll have to give it a try. Global Mines. It's an inadvertent mine farm. Vine farm. Okay. guess that's a downside of this farm is when you turn it off, everything just hangs there. Oh, I figured out last time I was on, I couldn't figure out how to set the this mod for the HUD. Oh yes, let's reduce lag. Let's optimize rendering. Let's do that, and let's do that. Let's see if that helps. You just press the O, oddly enough. I was trying to like do it through commands or what else. Yeah, that seems to have helped. Just pop in here. Take a quick nap. Yeah, that looks good. The bottom's going to have a lot of like leaves and stuff. I need to make more things out of bamboo. That's what I have just a crazy amount of thanks to this farm right here. See, this road I want to rip out. I might leave it in the tunnel, and I'm definitely going to leave it on the bridge. But on either side of the bridge, I want to replace it with mud brick and coarse dirt, etc. Joy was short-lived. This one. Is it just out of fuel? It's out of fuel. Back there. Coal, maybe. I've definitely got a lot of wood. I've got lots of bamboo, as I was just saying. Sticks and use those for fuel. No, I don't want that. There we go. That's the trick my son taught me. If you click there, hold down the shift, and just press the space bar to reload. Okay, that's good enough. Drinking some iced tea today. I was on a thing where I was drinking nothing but iced tea, and then they had a sale on Diet Pepsi, and I got Diet Pepsi, and then everybody who went to the store bought more Diet Pepsi. You're almost out of Diet Pepsi. So I finally did drink it all. I'm trying to get away from soda because the bubbles bug my stomach, but no, that's in the wrong one. No, it's in the right one. Oh, that's in the wrong one. What an idiot. Put them in the wrong chest. Fuel in the bottom. Take to dispense all of those, I suppose. More time than that. So it's not going to give us a huge, terrible amount of bricks, but we can buy more stonemason, right? You got to be careful what I do if I have my face cam on. I can't just wipe my face with impunity. Okay, so now these that are in the hopper are dropping down. This is probably make a little mistake and then you gotta go back and fix your mess. This one. That one will have to be fixed when it's done with the clay. Yeah, some years ago, during COVID, I was teaching an online class because all the classes were online at the time, and I had my screen here and I had all of my students populated because we were using Zoom, and we were going through the lesson, And I was probably a third of the way into the class, and all of a sudden a new window pops up. Another student is logging on their Chromebook. So I look, and I see this student's face, and he's asleep, and the Chromebook is pointed at him in bed. And I'm looking for a moment. Then I see his, I presume it's his mother, a woman, grown woman, pick up the Chromebook, look at it. She's tilting it around. She sets it down. She picks her nose, and then she turns it back around so it's pointing at the sleeping kid. Everybody in class got to see that image. So everybody was like deathly quiet while it was happening. And then after maybe a few minutes, the kid woke up and he just reached over and closed the lid of the Chromebook. And then the entire class broke out laughing. Seems like a million years ago. 30 years of teaching and 1 year doing it all online. And then the next year I did it half online and half in class because they had spaced the students out. So you only had 3 or 4 students in a class at a time, and the rest were all in the Chromebook. Which was weird. If you're doing a class and you've got to include all the people in the Chromebook and say there's 20 of them there, and you have 3 kids in class, you can't really teach to the 3 in class. You can only teach to the ones in the Chromebook. So the kids in class end up learning, following the lesson that you're doing on their screen rather than right in front of you. But I doubt anything like that will happen again in our lifetime. Certainly not mine. Oh, I need to get those bricks. Boy, that's a pitiful amount of bricks for all that work. So as I said before, I'll be back online on Saturday, next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Hope you'll join me then. If you feel like it, subscribing would be awesome. We're getting very close to 500. I'm going to do something special for 500. It'll probably be probably involve the Ender Dragon, since we're getting close to 1,000 days, and I said I would fight the Ender Dragon within 1,000 days. So it's like, oh, he's going to fight it within 1,000 days. I've seen guys fight it on day 1 or day 100 at least. Now, what can I say? I'm not in a big hurry. I'm taking my time. Enjoying my forever world. In real time, it's been quite a lot longer. I've had this world for around 2 years now. So it's just taking me a while to get around to it. However, since I've been streaming, I feel really good about the progress made, especially with our medieval area off in that direction. Yeah, you can see a wall in between the trees there. We'll get back to that sometime soon. And I want to start, as I mentioned yesterday, I want to start several new areas. An amusement park, museum, zoo area, a 1940s small town, Main Street, USA kind of area. Ouch. That was caused by lag. That wasn't my fault. We're cutting across here. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you had some fun watching. I had fun playing. My name is History Wes. This has been my Forever World and Grandpa Streams Minecraft. Thanks. Stay safe. Have a great evening. And as always, keep on Minecrafting.